Today I'm again in one of my favorite wine territory in Italy, in Piemonte, that is Monferrato, that is a big territory where you can find some of the most important also wine from Piemonte as a Barbera d'Asti. But today with Elisabetha's husband, that is the owner of a small vineyard called Alemat, we go to talk about Grignolino D'Asti, that it's a very interesting indigenous wine and grape from exactly this area. And about this is Grignolino that we go to taste very soon, that is 2016. Can you explain a little bit to us the area of Grignolino, where we are?
Yes, as you said, is a really indigenous grape. So it is typical of this area between Casale and Asti, actually. And you can find Grignolino only here. We have two different appellations, Grignolino D'Asti and Grignolino of Monferrato Casalese, but both are very small. Grignolino D'Asti, we have around 1.4, 1.5 million bottles, and the Grignolino del Monferrato Casalese only 300,000, 400,000 bottles produced. So it is a very, very small and niche production. It is an historical wine, so has been forgotten for years and years, but many years ago was considered, for example, at the court of Savoy as a very noble Piemontese wine, to the same level of Barolo, for example. Much more considered
Well, we
Barbera.
can say that this is the Barolo of the area.
Yes, it is a Barolo of the area of, as somebody says, the Pinot Noir of this area. Also.
Yes, this is also, remember a little bit that, but maybe a little bit more what you showed me, we can say, few minutes ago, that your new Grignolino that will be, we can say, soon on the market, but with your new experiment on the oak, no, it was
yes.
on the tonneau, exactly.
Yes, tonneau and barrique, we make another kind of Grignolino, a version of, let's call it historical Grignolino, aged for a long time in barrels, and for a long time in bottles before drinking. This version is a very fresh.
And also what is very interesting about Grignolino is color. The color is, we can say it's not so strong, it's a little bit light, but very interesting, very lighting. And
very elegant.
Elegant, a little bit more as orange. Exactly.
Yes.
And also what come a little bit more vintage, come a little bit more honey. I want to ask to you, what example, the Grignolino is a wine that you can drink fresh, but also it can be vintage, and how long? Quanto può invecchiare? Quanto può rimanere prima di essere bevuto? Secondo te quanti anni prima?
2 o 3 anni fresco è ancora ottimo. Invecchiato naturalmente molto di più.
We can say that it's a Grignolino that we storage or we prepare in the oak. Sure, it's a little bit longer life. It's probably a wine with a little bit more tannin that it can stay also for 5-6 years before to be drinking. But Grignolino in a total traditional way, as the Grignolino we go to taste now, 2016, is a wine that is better to drink fresh in the first 3 years.
2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years.
Yes. And by the way, it's also very interesting in this period, in summer season, also cold or cool at least, instead of the typical temperature of 16, 18 degrees.
As aperitif.
As aperitif, for example.
And
as aperitivo.
about the nose, I found that also the Grignolino you feel a lot of fruity, you can feel a little bit cherries, but a lot, for my opinion, can also a little bit, I don't remember the right word in English, the lampone, or a little bit frutti di bosco, no?
Yes.
Strawberry, exactly. And but very freshness in the mouth. You can feel very good acidity that take a little bit all the mouth, a little bit we can say a little bit spicy, exactly. And
white pepper, for example.
Example, if we have to pairing which kind of dish we go to pair in this is Grignolino? Con quale piatto lo abbineresti? Io ho già la mia idea.
Con il pesce, noi lo consigliamo molto col pesce fritto, perché ha i tannini per pulire bene la bocca dai grassi e quindi il fritto di pesce è ottimo accompagnamento al grignolino.
She recommended a Grignolino with also the fish, and I'm the same opinion. I think it's example if to match with some fat fish,
Yes.
example the salmon, or with fried fish, because the Grignolino has also a little bit tannin that you can feel a little bit all the mud. They go to really to clean. We can say the dish from the fried part. Okay, now we go just to taste the Grignolino and to be enjoyed with this wine with you both. Thank you very much.
Thank you.